Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Cyber Monday. Are you shopped out yet? I hope not, because I have some special deals to share with you from Just Jill. And I think there's some pretty good things you might want to go shopping for. So I hope you can stick around for a while while we go through a little bit of what we've been playing around with and some new things that we've just added. And we always love to spend time with you and let you know what's going on. So when you come aboard, please let me know. Put your comments in our chats, and we're live on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. So we love having everybody here. I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope it was delicious. Hope that you were able to spend some time with people that are dear to you, family, friends, right? Which is really the friends, the family that we choose. That's how we often refer to friends. And hi, Kathy, and hi, Lorraine. Nice to have you here. Thanks for being here. Hi, Mary. Kylie's in the chat too, so she'll be posting links during the chat for different things. Hi, Diane. Hi, Arlene and Ann and Carol. Jan. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Lauren and Kathy. Puppies are good. Everybody's always asking about the puppies. I posted a picture of them yesterday for all of you. They're great. They're sleeping right now. This is always like their nighttime. And they're high energy. So we all rejoice a little bit when they decide to go down for their sleep. But they are lovely, lovely, just the sweetest dispositions and really fun. And they love to play and romp around, and they love to cuddle, and they're just super, super sweet. So still working on some of the training parts of it. We're getting closer and closer to the potty training, and fewer and fewer accidents, which is nice, and they're sleeping a little bit longer through the night, so that makes life a little bit easier for all of us, and they're just really wonderful. So we love them dearly. Tug and Kelsey, if you didn't know, are our two Rottweiler puppies who are 14 weeks old. So they're getting big. I think Tug gains like 5 pounds every week. He's going to be a big boy. His paws are so big. So be fun to see just how big he gets. Will eat us out of house and home, I'm sure. For our Thanksgiving here, we had, boy, let me just tell you, the last week has been a little crazy. So Trevor was home from college, which was fantastic. We had a fun family night, like one of the first nights that he was here, but he'd kind of been fighting a cold down at school and came home and I think got round two of it. So he slept a lot. I was at QVC at the beginning of last week. We did our Facebook Lives together. And then Wednesday was my day off, and I was so excited. Trevor and I were going to cook together. We did a little cooking, but neither one of us felt great. So I was kind of like of this mindset of, if I am getting sick, I don't know that I want to be preparing food while I'm not feeling great. And preparing food while I'm not feeling great did not make my stomach feel great. And so we kind of made a couple of things, both thinking like, all right, like let's go to bed early, and we're going to beat this. Well, we woke up on Thanksgiving morning, and I was like, I couldn't believe I was texting this to Doug. I said, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we need to postpone Thanksgiving. I don't have it in me, and I don't feel good. And I like the idea of food is making me nauseous and yuck. So we kind of, like, I just slept all day. I kept falling asleep on the couch. I'd wake up for a little bit. I'd have some ginger ale. I'd go back to sleep. So then, I woke up on Friday and I felt better. I was like, okay, it was like a 24-hour kind of bug, no big deal. So then on Saturday, we decided we would do our Thanksgiving on Saturday. So it was me, Trevor, my mom, and Doug. And Trevor headed over to pick up my mom. And my mom took a spill. She fell. So our Thanksgiving plans, postponed a second time. She's kind of okay, but we're finding out there's a little bit of concern with some fractures. She broke her kneecap. She hurt her wrist. And then we went to the orthopedist today, and they're a little concerned about something they're seeing in her hip. So I'm a little stressed out. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little overwhelming, but we will figure it out and we will persevere and it will all be fine. It's just a lot to take on, as I'm sure many of you have been through, and I'm sure many of you can imagine. So it is a lot. And it's always a lot for any child as their parent gets older. But I will tell you, as an only child, these are moments where I really wish I had a sibling just to have somebody to bounce things off of in a different way than I would, Kylie and Trevor and Doug. And so it's a little overwhelming. So I'm gonna head over and spend the night with my mom tonight and make sure she can get up and around. The doctor really doesn't want her to be bearing weight on her hip until we get an MRI to see what's going on. So she needs some help, getting into the wheelchair so we can scoot her over to the bathroom, or, needs a drink of water in the kitchen or whatever it might be. And I've said to Doug and Kylie, I was like, when my mom moved into this apartment, which is in a retirement community, which is, really great, she wanted some new furniture because she wanted to, have a new beginning. And her furniture was kind of old that she'd been living with. And so we bought her this really pretty new couch. What was I thinking, not making it a sofa sleeper? I know, right? Like, what was I thinking? Even like a big oversized chair, one that could they could flip out. And I know there's aero beds and stuff, but like they're really not that comfortable, those air mattresses. And let's face it, I'm not so young either anymore. So it's one thing when you're 25 and you're crashing at a friend's pad, but it's completely different when your bones and muscles ache and creak all over the place. So anyway, we've got a lot on our plate, needless to say. And, sadly, I can't bring my mom here because of the puppies underfoot. And we have stairs to get up to where, like, we could set her up in a bedroom and things. So it's just, it's just a lot. Anyway, so say some prayers for a lot of different things. That one, my mom doesn't have a fracture in her hip. That two, Jill finds the strength to make it through this. And I'm sure I will. It'll all be fine. But it's again, it's life, right? Like these things just happen, and you know, this too shall pass. All right, so let's talk about some fun stuff. All right. And thanks so much for all of your sweet messages. I'll read all of them later. Thank you so much for, again, just any positive energy, vibes, mojo, prayers, whatever that is for you. We'll take it. Bring it on. Bring it on. All right. So what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, it's Cyber Monday. If you didn't hear, duh. Like that's all you see, right? That's all that's in your social media feeds. That's all you're hearing about on the news. Everybody's out there shopping. People have been giving you deals for days and days. Well, we wanted to sort of play into that too. And so not only do we have some extra markdowns on some things I'm going to show you, we still have, this is like your final day to also take advantage of a couple of our other special deals too, like the 10% off the lowest price on most of all of our holiday decor. There's a few exclusions there. Jim Shore, Possible Dream Santas, those we cannot mark down, but our limited edition Buyer's Choice Santas are marked down. I'll talk about those. We have, of course, our sale on a lot of our jewelry. So 15% off all Satya, 15% off all Ross Simons, 15% off Michael Michaud. So all of that, take advantage of those offers. 10% off all Polish pottery, 10% off all German pewter. So some really nice opportunities for you to go over and check out justjill.com and sort of scan through all the special offers that we have. Can I just make a note about one thing too? And I know we've talked about this a lot, but I do think this is important because I know that there are a lot of retailers out there who are advertising 30% off, 40% off, 50% off. And every once in a while, somebody, puts a little dig out there, I feel like, and says, 10% off. Like, come on, Jill, that's not going to, allow you to keep up with everybody else. So here's the details. And again, this is what people may not know about how retail works. A lot of times those big retailers, one, they're buying in such massive quantities that they're getting a much lower price per good than I would as a small business. So they have more wiggle room with their pricing. But usually what happens, keep in mind, I've worked in retail for one of the biggest retailers in the world for many, many, many years. What often happens is they overprice to begin with, so they have room to do those discounts. And the discount usually gets you to where it should have been priced to begin with. Let's face it, right? You've seen it. You know that. That happens everywhere in retail. But here's the Just Jill difference. And this is something I have preached from the minute we started our business. If I'm going to do a online retail business, I want to find unique products. I want to curate everything to brands, people, and products I believe in. And I want to make sure that we're offering things at a fair price. So, my hope is that your everyday prices at Just Jill are really not like shopping on sale, but are fair. We're not gouging. I am not becoming a gazillionaire from this business. Let me just say that. It is a lot of sweat and tears, and there are not a lot of dollar signs coming my way. But we love it and we have a lot of fun. But the pricing is not something where our margins are like many other retailers, so that there's room to do the discounts to get down to the price where you're still making money. We keep our margins really tight for our everyday prices. So when we give 15%, that's a lot for us. If we go to 20%, holy cow, like that's like huge for us. So for that 10% may not seem like a lot to you, because on a $30 items it's $3, right? But the reason it was $30 to begin with was because we didn't take a huge margin and make it 50 to begin with. So I can make it 50 and then give you, 30% off. And then all of a sudden, it becomes what? What's the price? $35. Like, I don't think that's fair. That's just not how I go. So I just wanted to address that because it comes up here or there. And I just want to explain, like, and again, I've seen how other people do their small online businesses too. Like, if I can buy something for a certain price, I'm not going to mark it up 90%. I'm just not. I'm just not. So that may not make me a very savvy and smart businesswoman. Like, I might never make it on Shark Tank with that attitude of my business. But at least I feel like I build a loyal customer following. So, Jeanette, thank you. Very fair priced and great quality. Thank you. We try. We really try. Thank you, Maria. You're fair priced, offer unique, beautiful items. Love your selections. Thank you. And of course, we include shipping and handling with our orders. Don't forget that too. So, we might take 10% off. Okay. That may not be as much as the retailer that's doing 25 or 30% off, but are they still charging you $12.95 for shipping on the other end? Right. And we're not. So, that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, let's talk about the stuff. Okay. So right now, I mean, a lot of you might have all of your decorations out, or you're realizing, oh, I got a couple of little small areas where I wish I had something out. So we have a couple of Cyber Monday deals I really want to talk to you about that are huge. One of them, I never thought we would get here on this. This is, okay, so this is a huge one. Are y'all ready? Like, it's major. It's actually more than 20% off. This might be one of the deepest discounts we've ever done on an item that you all love or have collected, or I know have had your eye on. It's our final quantities. It's the only one we have left. Our classic gingerbread nutcracker, who is usually $149, which is what the suggested retail is out in the marketplace. We often have them on sale for $129, but because I only have a few of him left, and again, we want to clear out our warehouse so that when Bern and I go to Atlanta in January, we can bring in tons of new stuff for you. $99. Our gorgeous classic nutcracker is $99. It's never been that low of a price before. So what's special about him? Well, first you can see he's about 16 inches tall. He has incredible detail. Look at this on the base. Look at the hearts and the gold and green. Look at his boots, black and gold with a little red dots. Look at his costume, all beautiful classic red and green and gold. Look at his face, not a scary nutcracker, but he's also musical. So look what happens when I turn him on. And can you hear? So musical, and a scene from the Nutcracker on the inside of his hat. So you have Herr Drosselmeyer, you have the Mouse King, you have the Nutcracker, you have Clara, all dancing around. I know, Mary. And when it's gone for the year. So if you've seen these, many of you have your first gingerbread one we did, like that took off like wildfire. He sold out last year. We brought in the new black and gold one this year. The black and gold one sold out, not coming back this year. The gingerbread one gone, not coming back this year. A few of these left, $99. When he's gone for the year. By the way, I always love to show his hair because I just think it almost looks like frosting the way they did it. Look at the crown. I mean, even the details on the epaulets, like these are the details that I love to find on great pieces. And I know some of you have this piece. And so if you do, share in the comments. By the way, yes, it has a nice weight to it. This is not lightweight at all, Becky. I see your comment. Is it heavy? It's not too heavy. No, but it's substantial. Like this is an investment. Listen, you can go online and find this piece from other retailers. And I'm telling you right now, you're not finding it for $99 with shipping and handling including. Thank you, Gina. At Rogers Gardens, that's out in Southern California, $169. $99, but when he's gone, he's gone. It comes in a really nice box. It comes packaged beautifully. This is from our partner, Roman, which is an incredible company. They do such beautiful things. One thing I want you to know, you can get a little adapter for the back of this so that you can plug it in and just run off of the power. And then we also have the batteries that go down at the bottom. Okay. Mary says, I have two. Can you hear? So if you want to listen to the music, great. If you just want to see it rotating, or frankly, just like that, he's pretty fabulous too. Okay. Top heavy. I don't know. I mean, it's just beautifully balanced. I'm not sure what you're looking for in that answer because it's going to sit like, look at the nice base. It's going to sit, it's not going to wobble over unless you knock it over. It's designed to sit up on your mantle or sit up on a shelf or sit on your kitchen counter. And again, it's just, I mean, it's just a beautiful piece. I think it just feels like it's an important, beautiful piece. Very well made, beautiful design. Okay. So if you want that, run, don't walk. Okay. Then what else do we have for you? Well, can I just remind you real quickly that we have put our limited edition Buyer's Choice Santas on sale. These are 10% off. So usually this was $89. We sold a lot of them. It was on sale for $84. Take 10% off the $84. So that's $8.40 off. So now you're around $75, which for any Buyer's Choice Santa, that's a steal. Go and you know what they are out in the marketplace. What makes ours unique? First of all, notice how he has a chubby tummy. Buyer's Choice does that specially for the Just Jill Santas. Notice his curly beard. That's one of the trademarks that I love in our Santas. Signed by the founder of Buyer's Choice, Joyce Byers, and signed by this girl named Jill Bauer. You may have heard of her. This particular Santa is holding candy canes and then has this wonderful little bristle brush tree, a little sprig of holly there. Many of you said, Jill, I want a classic Santa from you for the holidays. So he's about as classic as you can get. Just this beautiful red velvet outfit with the faux fur trim on his pantaloons, the black boots. He's all set and ready to go. In addition to that, we have on sale our denim and velvet Santa, which he's done in beautiful, look at this gorgeous blue velvet coat, trimmed in this chambray pinstriped denim, then the faux fur. Look at his denim pants. Look at his denim vest. He has a basket with seashells and this beautiful sailboat. He's on sale. Quote, can you just check this for me, Kylie? I think he's $79 with 10% off. Kylie's checking for me. I'm pretty sure. I tried to look at all the prices before we started tonight. It's showing that he's $79 and then 10% off. Yeah, so $79 and then 10% off of that. So now he's closer to 70, right? Like 72. And we have a few 6 of the Mrs. Claus. And when these are gone, they're gone. They only made so many. We own what they made. So I have 6 of her left. I have a few more than that of him to go around. So if you want the couple, that's the lowest price that you're going to get them. They're both 10% off the $79. All those discounts, by the way, are taken at checkout. And if you want the classic Santa, he's on sale for $84 with an additional 10% off. So again, it's 10% off the lowest price that you see on those particular items. Then here's a couple more things that we have for Cyber Monday sales. Many of you loved our beautiful, Teresa said, I have Mr. and Mrs. in the denim. I love those. Santa is gorgeous, so unique. Thank you, Kim. I love him too. This is this gorgeous red mercury glass ornament that happens to glow and is on a timer, has this beautiful silvery and white snowflake on the front. Love the little ornament cap. These were $49, now on sale for $39. So that's a Cyber Monday special. Instead of doing the $49 with 10% off, we just went ahead and we took more off, and that's now the price. So it's $39 as your Cyber Monday special sale price. So get those while you can. Do we have any of these left in the white, Kylie, or only the red? Kylie, I'll check for you on that. Really, really beautiful piece. And again, that pretty pop of red that I think you can put anywhere. It's about 6.5 inches or so in diameter. And then they have this little snowflakes going all the way around. And what I love about this one is there's 4 in the white. Okay. And how many do we have in the red? We have 8 in the red and 4 in the white. And when they're gone, they're gone. And they're on sale for $39. Run, don't walk. Is there glitter? Does it come off? They put the glitter on the inside of the ornaments. This has been our sample that we've boxed, unboxed, boxed, unboxed, boxed, unboxed, and it's still there, Lisa. So it's not, I got one little piece on my hand. So I don't think that it's going to come off. It's really well made. This is from our friend Rich at Regency. They do a beautiful job with their pieces. Lynn said, I'm watching my red ornament glow right now. So pretty. Oh, I know. I love it, Lynn. It's such a good piece. Really, really pretty. I can tell you this particular ornament, of all of the things that we brought in, this was one of Kylie and Bernadette's favorites. They loved these ornaments. They kept saying, we can't wait for that shipment to come in. We can't wait to show those to everybody. So that's available if you'd like it. Hurry up and get that if you would like it. Okay. Then for those of you who like cardinals, our little set of 2 topiaries, very limited. They were $49 for the set of 2, now $39 as part of our Cyber Monday special. So again, we could have just left it with the 10% off. Instead, we said, you know what? Let's give them a little more. So I love this for the duo. Aren't they pretty? And I think you can leave these out throughout the winter. I don't think these are just Christmas. They have that pretty kind of gold foil look for the base. Look how they have different designs on the base. One's a little bit larger than the other. The cardinal's exactly the same on both. And then you can see close up the pretty kind of holly look of the topiary that has a little bit of green glitter in some spots to give some sparkle. So when the light's low, it glimmers, but it's not overly, I think if they put too much green glitter on there, it would have looked a little tacky, but it's not. Like they hit it at the right spot. So you can kind of just see there's moments of glimmer on it, where maybe a flameless candle or something might catch the light. So if you like those, $39. When they're gone, they're gone. All right, what else do I have on sale? Oh, this is a good one. Our mercury glass candlesticks have been $59. They've been very popular. This is the champagne. I also have them in silver. You get 2 of them. They've been $59 all season. They've been 10% off. Now we've decided, you know what? Instead of the 10% off, let's take $10 off. So now they're going to be $49. So again, that's almost 20% off on these. And you can use these year round. Tell me you can't use these year round. So for any of our flameless candles that you have, the 3.5-inch diameter, the 3-inch diameter, they all fit on here perfectly. But don't forget, this is also a very nice way to display some of your figurines. So silver or champagne in our mercury glass candlesticks, and those are on sale for $49. And then, do y'all remember what we called sort of our Longwood Garden tree set? The set of 5, where you get, I think there are 7 inches and 9 inches. So you get 3 of them in the 7 inches, 2 of them in the 9 inches. They look like ice, right? They look like frozen ice trees, but then they have this morphing color change on the inside. These are on sale. Help me on the price again on these, Kylie. $39 and 10% off. I know I keep 39 and 10% off. So again, you're getting 5 of them. You could even do these as little individual gifts if you wanted to. Like maybe you're making a plate of cookies, you could put this right in the middle with all the cookies around it. Because for 5 of them, for with the discount, it works out to be about $35. So they're like $7 each. So that's like a pretty little, item that could be glowing, surrounded by your homemade fudge, surrounded by your homemade cookies, surrounded by this pretty, cookie platter that you've made for somebody, alongside a beautiful bundt cake. Stick this right down in the middle after you frosted it, and have it be glowing. It could be so pretty, but you get all 5 of them. I like them grouped together or as part of a scene. But if you want to use them random places, absolutely. Jan said, I've always loved those morphing trees. Such a good idea and a great deal. A great deal. We got a great buy on these. And I think there's about 10 sets of these left. So when they're gone, they're gone. Again, 10% off, which is nice. These are not, Catherine, on a timer. This was from our vendors at Roman, and it was kind of one of those things where it was like such a crazy good buy. You kind of have to overlook the fact that you are not going to have them on a timer. So if that's a deal breaker for you, I'm sorry, but like of all the things, I think you will absolutely be like, it's worth turning them on. Vivian said, I have those. I love them. I have the center of my table. Aren't they pretty? Kylie, can we turn the lights down for just a second? Because I'd love to see you really check out the colors, because there's like teals and purples and lime greens and aquas. Like the color changing in these is so pretty, I think. And again, they were just a great item, I thought. So here, this is just 3 of them. Remember, you get 5. Stay tuned. Here comes the magic. So look how they just morph into all these pretty colors. And they look just like frozen. Aren't they pretty? Like they almost look like, oh, Jill, are those cold to hold? Because they look like they're made of ice. They're so pretty. So enjoy these. Get them while you can. Run, don't walk on those. Those are not an item we can reorder back into either. They were sort of like a special that we picked up last year in Atlanta, and they made them for the year, and then they're done. So if you would like them, get them while you can. All right. That's pretty good. We can turn the lights back up. Don't forget, we're restocked on all of our flameless candles. We did add that triple wick. Have you guys seen the triple wick? It's back here. It's not in a glass hurricane, but it's gorgeous. And it's $44, which is a screaming deal, because sometimes a pillar candle this size is $44. So it's a 6-inch by 6-inch triple wick, all on timers. I would just wrap a pretty bow around it for the holidays to make it festive for this time of year, then remove the bow, or, come up with another color that you want to use in your home year round, just to sort of, change up the look of the flameless candles as you're decorating with them. So check those out while you can. All right, let me also remind you, oh my gosh, there's so many, I'm forgetting everything I know. Here's another great item. So these have been so popular for gift giving. And these are our gorgeous Lumi domes. We might need to bring the lights down again, sorry, Kylie. So these are made of porcelain, okay? So it's this beautiful piece of porcelain. It comes with a little mini light. And when you put it on top there, it says Merry Christmas. We have a lot of different designs. I don't have samples of all of them, but you can find them all at justjillshop.com. These are on special. If you buy more than one Lumi item, you get 10% off all of them. So instead of them being $39 for a gift, they become like they are $35 a gift, and they come in a really nice box. They come with this little battery operated light, okay? And it's like a little disc battery that you will use. If you want to get a light base for these domes that has a timer on it, that's also available at justjillshop.com. And that can be part, like you could buy one dome and one of the illuminated bases, and you'd get 10% off of both. And that's what a lot of you have done, is a lot of you have bought that illuminated base because the illuminated base is on a timer. And it's a little bit brighter than this, believe it or not. So this one again says, there you go, Merry Christmas. So I love that. I mean, that's a beautiful hostess gift. And remember, like, this is porcelain, okay? This is not plastic or resin. It's porcelain. It's beautiful. And we have not only holiday themes, we do have, Here's one that's like a little snowy village scene, which could be pretty for winter time. Look how pretty that, I mean, look at how that comes to life. We have a nativity scene, there's a Santa scene, we have some that are in the shape of a bell, we have some that are in the shape of ornaments. Please read the descriptions on the bell and the ornaments, because the way they illuminate is a little bit different than what I just showed you here. The bell, for example, when you turn it on, it stays bright for 6 hours, and then it goes into a low mode for 18 hours. And that's so that if you wanted to hang it on your Christmas tree, it would always have a soft glow so you could see all of the beautiful detail. Even if you're thinking, gosh, I love that, but I want to give that to somebody, you know, that maybe doesn't celebrate Christmas, or maybe wants to have something different because they love the garden, or they love butterflies, or they love birds. We have all of them. There are animals, there's puppies and cats, there's birds, there's like all different birds too. There's cardinals, there's, you know, different birds, there's flowers, there's butterflies. There's a ton of choices. I think is there a horse one? Maybe there's one with a horse. There's one with sunflowers. I mean, there's so many different choices that you can find over at justjillshop.com. And again, if you buy more than one, you'll save 10% off of all of them. Horse, deer, eagle. So like kind of patriotic, maybe for somebody who served, like just really, really cool. And again, like I just love finding unique gifts like this. So check those out. They come with a little light, but if you want to get the lighted base that's on a timer and it's a little bit brighter, then that's also available for you to check out. All right. What else do we have to talk about, Kylie? A lot. How about we talk about food? Because why not? All right, so let's talk about real quickly the fact that this week only, it expires on Friday, our final My Grandma's sale of the year. My Grandma's Coffee Cake, $44 for a 3.1 pound cake, and that includes your shipping. All flavors are available for holiday. And remember, if you stock up on them, you can keep them in your freezer and they will stay in your freezer without any flavor or tenderness or moistness lost for up to a year. We have the original cinnamon. We have cinnamon walnut. We have blueberry. We have cranberry walnut. We have Granny Smith apple walnut. We have chocolate chip and walnut. We have pumpkin spice. Delicious. We have, did I say blueberry? That's one of my personal favorites. We have pineapple coconut. I used to buy that for my grandfather every year. And we have the patriotic, which is a blueberry cranberry combination as well. Here's what a My Grandma's Coffee Cake looks like if you have never seen one. They are huge, 3.1 pounds. You could slice this up into about 24 slices. They are the best coffee cakes ever. These are made up in Boston, Massachusetts. Why are they the best? Because they use real ingredients. There's no trans fats here. They use Mariani walnuts from California. They use real bourbon vanilla from Madagascar. They use true cultured sour cream. These are certified kosher. So these are wonderful for Hanukkah as well. And we can do bill to ship to if you would like for us to send this to somebody. That's how I first tried My Grandma's Coffee Cake. So let's rewind to when I was a brand new host at QVC. I had a little get together over the holidays and somebody brought me a My Grandma's Coffee Cake. It was my friend Ray. He used to be a producer at QVC and he was from the Boston area. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. Thank you. And I have to say, I was kind of like, I'm not really a coffee cake person, but very nice to bring me something. Well, then, a few days later, I'm like, oh, I don't have much food, but I got that coffee cake. Let me try a piece. And from the first bite, I was hooked because My Grandma's Coffee Cakes, I mean, look at this. This is the chocolate chip walnut. Like, look at the layer of walnut, the chocolate chips. There's chocolate chips on the top of the cake. Look at that. They can only bake 60 cakes at a time. And this is not dry, crumbly. I mean, this is like deliciousness, moist coffee cake. So good. And you don't need, don't mind if I do. So good. You don't need a big piece. It's not overly sweet. It's just fantastic. Lynn said, I sent to my grandma's to my brother for Thanksgiving. They gobbled it up so fast, it didn't make it to Thanksgiving. Oh, I love that, Lynn. That's so great. So this is it, everybody. We're not going to mark them down next week. We're not going to mark them down again the week after this. If you want them for Christmas, if you want to send them as a gift, if you love the idea of sending a couple of them to, you know, brothers, sisters, grandparents, friends, you want to have a couple in your freezer so you can take them to holiday parties, you want to have one for New Year's Day, you know, you want to have one New Year's Eve night, get them now. Again, and I want to make sure everybody's clear, because sometimes I get some pushback from all of you, that sometimes people will say, I can buy those in my grocery store for $15. Yeah, you're buying the cakes that are this big. We only sell the 3.1 pound cake, 24 servings, nice size slices, and again, incredible, incredible flavors. People often say, Jill, which ones are your favorites? I don't think you can ever go wrong with the classic cinnamon and cinnamon walnut. If you want to do a fruit, my personal favorite is the blueberry. I do find the pumpkin spice enjoyable. The pineapple coconut with a little dollop of whipped cream is kind of like, for those of you who might like a pineapple upside down cake. It's very light, and that's the other thing that I love. Merle, that's so cute. A freezer without a grandma's coffee cake is just empty. That's cute. I love these because, again, it's not heavy, you know? I mean, there's so much richness and flavor in every bite. But I never feel like, you know how sometimes when you have a piece of a cake, maybe it's the frosting or the cake's just so dense, you just feel like, oh, like I can't eat anymore. My grandma's is like one of those things, if it's on the counter, like you kind of are like, oh, let me go to the kitchen and I'm doing this, and oh, let me just take a little slice while I'm here. And then you start finding reasons to go back into the kitchen because you just want to get another little slice while I'm here. But they're awesome. They are a wonderful gift to send. And, you know, it's truly one of our favorite food products here at Just Jill. So take advantage of those while you can. That sale ends Friday. Get your order in now. Whether you watch the live and you do it afterwards, just make sure you make your order, and these will start, they'll be taking the orders all throughout the week. Most of them will probably be made next week and shipped from there. So they'll get them in plenty of time for Christmas. They'll get them ahead of the Christmas holiday, and you will too. Becky said, great gifts for the adult kids that have everything. Totally. Kids love these. I mean, I feel like my grandma's has been part of so many like life celebrations in our family. You know, I mean, it's just kind of, I always love to pull them out when we have people over. In fact, we're having some friends stay with us over the weekend. We're going to go to Longwood Gardens, and which is this beautiful botanical garden, to see their holiday displays. We're going out for a really nice dinner, but they're going to spend the night. I'll have a My Grandma's Coffee cake ready for us on Sunday morning. Kylie said, I'm making her hungry for one. One of Doug's good friends is coming in on Sunday morning. They're going to go to the Eagles game. So, you know, again, it's easy to put out. When we do our friends weekend at the beach every year, I always have a My Grandma's Coffee cake. When my sister and brother-in-law come and stay with us down at the beach, I always have a My Grandma's Coffee cake. When I had my baby shower, when I was pregnant with Trevor, we had My Grandma's Coffee cakes out. I mean, they're just, because they're so good and they're so easy and everybody really enjoys them. So I hope you do too. All right. And definitely Kimberly goes great with a cup of coffee. Yes, it does. Or a glass of iced tea, as I'm enjoying tonight. Okay. More to talk about. Another awesome. Maybe you're like, I love giving a gift of food. I'd like another idea besides my grandma's. Okay. I got it. Kylie, where's the wrapped box of Funky Chunky? Is it behind me? No. How about a gift of food that comes wrapped like this? So we partnered with Funky Chunky last year. Do y'all know Funky Chunky? Okay, let's just say it. It's fun to say it together. Funky Chunky. Okay, so what's Funky Chunky? So Funky Chunky comes packaged like this And we have all different offerings with all different flavor combinations. This one happens to be one of my favorites. It's the sweet and salty duo. Okay, you get these canisters. This is the sea salt caramel, and you can pick your combo. I'm just showing you the one sample that we have with peanut butter cup. What? And so it's the best popped corn with caramel. So popped fresh corn, fluffy, good, tossed in caramel. And then let's kick it up 12 million notches. We're drizzling it with chocolate. We're drizzling it with peanut butter. We're adding in chunks of peanut butter cups. We're adding in some sea salt. There's one called Chipzel. It has potato chips and pretzels with white and dark chocolate. Some of them have nuts in them. They're just awesome, but so fun, like to send to college students. Oh my gosh, so great. And especially like I know a lot of college students are, Trevor's back, he's studying all this week because finals are next week. Like what a great care package to send to. That's just one. Like this is my favorite duo because you get two different flavors and you all can pick which flavors you would like to send. And here, I'm gonna open up the peanut butter cup one. Shocking. So it comes sealed, just so you know. And then you open it up. But I just want you to see like how good this is. And if any of you tried Funky Chunky last year, tell me. So when you pull it out, it's pulled out in chunks. So it's the light caramel corn drizzled with the peanut butter. Can you hear me crunching? And then, if you're like me, okay, wait. Start the presses. That peanut butter drizzle is so flavorful. Smooth, delicious. And look, like every piece you grab out are chunks. Chunks, chunks, chunks. Look at that. Oh my gosh, so good. All right. So there's that. Just all these chunks. Now, sometimes you're going to get singles, but like even the little single pops have all the stuff on them. Good, right? So good. So pick your favorite. Just to show you one more offering. What's this one called, Kylie? The choir? Let me look. The choir. Okay, so look what's in this one. Just so you can see the variety. And these are all on justjillshop.com, and shipping and handling is included, and they're all on sale. But I think today is the last day these are on sale. So that's what you need to take advantage of. If you think you want to do a Funky Chunky order, make sure you're checking out what we have so you can get the sale price. You get a bag of the peanut butter cup. You get a little bit smaller bag of Nutty Choco Pop, which is your popcorn, caramel, chocolatey drizzle, almonds, and cashews. You get a bag of the Chipzel Pop, which is your popcorn, potato chips, pretzels, caramel, and chocolatey drizzle. Then you get a little canister of the sea salt caramel with the popcorn, the caramel. This has cashews in it and a chocolatey drizzle, all in this really fun gift box. So again, how fun is this going to be to send to a family, to a friend, when they open it up and they have all these fun flavors to enjoy? So they're all on sale, but today I'm pretty sure today is the last day. Can you just confirm that with Bernadette, Kylie? Pretty sure today's the last day for our Funky Chunky sale. And they are awesome. You will hear Funky Chunky advertised all over the place during the holidays. We love partnering with them because they give us so many great things.
On the way home, there was a Funky Chunky ad.
Kylie said on the way home she heard a Funky Chunky ad on the radio because this is the time of year they're advertising. So again, I love the two canisters because you get a little bit more in two flavors. But if you like the idea of the sampler, that other box that I showed you is called the choir. And there's other different samplers that we have available at Just Jill Shop. So again, if you want to see like different ways you can do them, or you just want one big jumbo canister, we have those too. So check those all out. Freshly made. We love Funky Chunky. That's such a fun brand. And I think it's a great food brand for the holidays. Also, if you're somebody who loves Polish
Yes,
pot,
funky chocolate.
Funky Chunky sale ends tonight.
Yes, whatever you said was what she confirmed. She'll
Okay.
probably change the price in the morning.
Yeah, Burn will change prices in the morning. So if you want Funky Chunky sale prices, make sure you're getting them tonight. Because really Cyber Monday is over when we hit Tuesday. So that's was sort of a special like Black Friday time frame price we had for you. Also, don't forget if you love Polish pottery, all of our Polish pottery is 10% off. And if you've never tried, yes, you can do Funky Chunky Bill 2 Centu. No problem, Danette. When you fill out your form, just make sure that you have the shipping address as where you want it to go. The billing address becomes your address. And there is a little section there where you can fill out a note to the person that you're sending it to. So no problem there. We do Bill 2 Ship 2. So use that for my grandma's coffee cakes while they're on sale. That ends Friday. Get it on the Funky Chunky. That's going to, price goes up tomorrow morning. So take advantage of those offers. Polish pottery. If you've never seen our Polish pottery collection, this is beautiful stoneware that is all hand painted in Bolesławiec, Poland, with this, centuries old technique using sea sponges. The artistry is incredible, but the beauty here is they're so functional. So you can use these for serving. They are dishwasher safe, they're microwave safe, they're oven safe up to 500 degrees. They're just absolutely stunning pieces. Many of you collect them. We have pieces, that start down in that $30 to $40 price range, all the way up to these high-end, artist pieces that might be a couple of $100s. The factory that we partner with for our Polish pottery is really the Rolls-Royce factory there. For those of you who may have shopped for Polish pottery way back in the day on QVC, this is the same factory that Gloria, who brought that Polish pottery to QVC at the time, it's the same factory that she worked with. So the best artists, the best designs, beautiful intricacy. Check out our selection of Polish pottery. It's all 10% off. Okay, have I missed anything, Kylie, Elizabeth? The wraps. Right behind me. Thank you. Okay, so, and by the way, we're going to be back with another Facebook Live tomorrow night, and we're going to start shifting into gift mode. So we are going to talk about some great jewelry offers tomorrow night. So make sure you tune on back, plus some other things that I haven't quite told you about yet. All right, so this is our gorgeous plaid wrap, and I have it for you in 3 different colors. When we have these last year, and they're on sale for $39, Kylie, right? They were $49 as the original price. They're all on sale for $39. I love this as a gift because it's one size fits most. We had these last year in some other colors. They sold out before I could even present them. We put them up with a picture of me wearing it. Boom, they were gone. So we brought them back this year in a couple of different colors. We have it for you in this beautiful burgundy. This is like the color of the season. I want you to picture this. There's no buttons. There's no snaps. It has a hood. And I'll put the holiday one on so you can see. What I love about these, and I will tell you, I love these so much that I kept the samples for myself. I have the one in ivory. I have the one in the olive green that we did last year. I've worn the navy one here, and I can't wait to wear the red one for the holiday season because look how pretty this plaid is. And we just thought for so many of you, when you're still going to a casual cookie exchange, or you're going to see a performance of the Nutcracker, and maybe you don't get decked out, but you just want to look festive. And not everybody loves sequins and not everybody loves sparkle. But what if you just did a great pair of, black leggings, whether it's a ponte knit or a faux leather, you did a pretty black sweater, and then you threw this festive wrap. And all you're going to do is just put it over. It doesn't have sleeves. You can wrap it this way if you want to. I leave mine open. I love that there's a hood just in case, but I think it just adds a casualness to it. And I'm going to stand up a little so you can see. Oh, you have this pretty, pretty piece that looks so festive and cozy for the holidays. And can you see this material? Look how soft this is. They wash beautifully. It feels like cashmere. It does not pill. It stays this soft even after you wash it. Here's how I wash mine. I do put it in a mesh bag, so a medium size, like this mesh bag. Put it on your delicate cycle, cool water. let it do its thing, throw it in the dryer on low heat, tumble it dry, and when it's done, then take it out of the mesh bag, put it back in the dryer for a few minutes just so it can fluff in its original size, and you are good to go. I mean, it's fun, it's different. I love the look of the plaid on this one. It's not really that buffalo check. It's a little bit more spread out, and this one is just red, black, and white. And I just think it looks so happy for the holiday season, and pretty. Like, just I love a wrap. I wear a poncho a lot. You may have seen me wearing it before. I have a black cashmere wrap that I don't know. Do you guys remember Diane Young? She used to do that beautiful coneflower beauty products. She gave me and Lisa Robertson a beautiful black cashmere wrap years ago. I mean, we're going like 20 years ago. And she had said that her husband had bought one for her one time, and she was just, saying, thank you so much for all of your support. I still have that black wrap, and I love that thing so much. And that was really my want for these, because I know how much I love to wear it. Like, I could just be in a white button down and I'll throw this on instead of a coat. It's easy to walk around in. You can throw this on over your coat to add a little something. If you get cold in your office, it's pretty to cuddle up in. So just a beautiful, beautiful red plaid. Joyce, I see you got the blue one. I hope my daughter loves it. Let me show you that real quickly. And Carol said I have the one in burgundy. Yes, they do look like Burberry. I mean, let me tell you, my dear friend Dara Lynn from Philosophy, she's just one of my besties. She has this most fabulous Burberry wrap, and when she puts it on, she just looks like $1,000,000. And I know it must have cost a fortune. Too rich for my blood. But these look just as stylish. Look how pretty this red is for the holidays. Maybe put a brooch, put one of our fun pins, or maybe you have something from Joan Rivers or Kirk's Folly you could put on there. It's fantastic. So holiday red with the black and white, and they come, nicely packaged up. So as a gift, again, you don't have to worry about somebody's size. So one size fits most. Just for reference, I'm, pretty much, it depends, but I can do sort of anywhere from a medium to a large, depending on like the cut of the fabric or the designer or the brand or whatever. It just kind of depends on how it's cut, but it's not too long. It doesn't swallow you up. There's pictures of me wearing it on the website, but I love it. I just love how soft it is and so pretty. So that's the red one. Here's the burgundy with the black. Again, so this true rich burgundy with like a soft white and the black going through it. It does have the fringe. These three, Mary, do have hoods. And then we have solid wraps that are called the perfect wrap. In fact, we have a few of those left in red for holiday that do not have hoods. So these plaid ones do have the hoods. The ones that are called the perfect wrap that are solids, those do not. And then here's the navy. Let me show you this one, because I love this for my denim girls. For those of you who live in your denim, I also love this because it does have that blue and white. So any sports teams that you might support, with just that little bit of camel running through it, kind of fun. I guess I need to get a green and black one for the Eagles, huh? Look how pretty this is. I mean, I would just throw this on over a white button-down shirt. Let me stand up again. Hi. A white button-down shirt and a great pair of jeans, maybe a turtleneck. And then I've got this. And it's cozy, it's warm, it's stylish. I can still do all the things with my hands, which are nice. If you're going for a day in the city, put your crossbody wonderful bag underneath it, and then you kind of cover up your bag, and then you don't have to worry about, the security part of everything. They're just, I don't know. They're fun, they're style makers. I love having a lot of them because there's something about them I like. I just think there's this sort of easy chicness to them. But if you're looking at them and you're like, I kind of like that blue one or that burgundy. I know how popular that color's been, and I wear a lot of black, and that'd be a pretty pop over it. Try one and just see what you think, because people have really, and there's some nice reviews on these too. People have really loved them. See the material? Look how soft that is. And it's not heavy. Like, that's the thing. Because I don't know about you, but I'm a woman of a certain age, and I guess my age of possibility is it's possible I'm always hot. And I am. So again, I love how soft and cozy this is. right over here. Look at that. So, so nice. Okay, so those are all on sale, $39. That includes your shipping and handling. Awesome. Navy, burgundy, and then our holiday plaid, red. Well, Mary, I can't do anything about that. Sorry. So and it's really not that long in the back. It's not, I mean, I don't know how tall you are, but it doesn't really even come down to my butt for coverage. So I don't really think that they are that long. Maybe it just looks that way because you can't see full. But
She was asking which one was the one that wasn't too long in the back, so they're all.
oh, which one? I thought it said wish. Here, can you see this if I turn this around? So there you can see, it's actually a little shorter in the back. It's a little shorter in the back than it is in the front. There's really kind of more fabric to the sides where the sleeves are, I would say. So sorry about that, Mary. I misunderstood your question. I apologize. Yeah, so there you can see it's just a little bit shorter in the back than it is in the front. So here it is there. I know this is kind of hard to see. I'm trying to position it. There you go. There's that in the back. And then you can see in the front, it becomes a little bit longer. But it's also not, it's like not the middle of your back either. It kind of just, I think the fringe kind of just hits, like on me, I'm 5'5". The fringe kind of hits right around where my buns are, right? So if you're a little bit shorter, it'll be a little bit longer. If you're a little bit taller, it'll come up just a little bit. But I think the proportion of it is just really nice. I mean, we've sold a lot of them, and I know there's some reviews over on the website. So maybe that'll help you with the fit, Mary, if you're worried about how that's gonna work with your shape. Okay. Joyce said I got it because it's West Virginia college colors. Nice, perfect match. Yeah, that blue and gold, Joyce. That's perfect. And Kim, look, it doesn't completely cover it, but the fringe comes down and kind of gives you that coverage. So, which I kind of like. The thing that I really liked, like the bottom line about this when I tried it on for the first time, what I liked was it didn't swallow me up. Because sometimes I've tried different wraps and capes and I just felt like, oh, there's so much fabric and then you're fussing with it all the time. And I think that's maybe why a lot of people don't always like to wear a wrap or a ruana or however you describe them, because there's just too much to like mess with. And this I liked because you just kind of throw it on and kind of get it positioned the way you like it, and then just go and wear it and have fun and enjoy it. So I hope you like them. We've loved them. And again, you can get the navy with kind of, it's sort of, I would say, like it's a white with that little bit of like a camel gold running through it. And then here's the pretty burgundy with the black. And then of course the gorgeous for holiday. If you wear this for the holidays, I want a picture, post it. With some black velvet, like with your black velvet leggings and a simple turtleneck and this and some great jewelry. How fun to wear that if you're going to go see the Rockettes or any of the Christmas pageants. You'll look so festive. Just classic black, red, and white. Okay. All right. Is the hood huge or on the smaller size? Here's the hood. So, and again, this is a material that's not real heavy or bulky. So it doesn't. Can you see if I turn around? Can you kind of see how the hood is? Like it's not overwhelming. I tried to think of all the things, everybody. Like what wouldn't people like about it? If you're just not a wrap or kind of cape person, it's not for you. But if you want to try something a little different and it's soft and feels good and easy to travel with and washable and just kind of like the same way when you add a different handbag to an outfit, it kind of just, I don't know, lifts it up a little bit. That's how I thought about these. So hopefully that answers everybody's questions. Again, one size fits most. So it's really kind of like an extra small through, I would say, probably a 1 to 2X in its fit. And it's just drapey and easy and great. So I'll be anxious to see if you tried it. And Kim, I know you said you're 5'9". So again, I think that the fringe will probably just kind of like dance across about your backside. I don't think it'll be too short or above. And you can adjust it a little bit too, don't forget too. Like if you just want to pull it back a little bit, you can do that to give yourself a little bit more length and it still works really nicely. So, all right. Did I get everything? I think that's everything. Wow. We were busy. All right. So, bottom line, Cyber Monday. Use the link that we put in our post here to get to that Cyber Monday collection. Sale prices will be gone on Tuesday. So make sure you're picking up those things. The things that have these great markdowns are limited. When they're gone, they're out of here. You're not going to be able to get them. So take advantage of those other special offers. Get your funky chunky before that sale price goes away. Stock up on your My Grandma's. Sale price goes away at the end of the week. Cyber Monday discounts, get those before Bernadette turns the prices back to full price. And don't forget to take advantage of 10% off the lowest priced on the rest of a lot of our holiday decor. You can find all of that over at justjillshop.com. Shipping and handling included with everything. Again, final countdown just heard on these ice trees. If you want our set of 5 color changing ice trees, hurry up and get those 10% off. And I think with that, unless anybody has any questions, I always love to sit and chat. Brenda said, I received the modern silver deer to display. The blues, silvers, and ivory decorations are beautiful. Yay. Becky, this was so fun. Loved you for years on the queue. Happy to see you here. Thank you, Becky. That's nice. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Received the champagne holly tree and 2 holly glass metallic trees. Excellent quality. Great together. I'm so glad, Cindy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I hope that I can't wait to see pictures of how you've decorated your home for the holidays, and hope that, we're helping you now that your house is starting to feel like, Christmas ready, holiday ready, that we can help you with some gift ideas. So that's going to be our goal tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you have time, come on back here. Also check out tomorrow too, that I'm going to be posting at sometime tomorrow a link to a podcast I was on recently. Craig Can is a former sports personality from the Golf Channel. He was also the director of communications for the LPGA. He's an incredible speaker. And as a side note, we've been friends since we were in college together at Mizzou. When I first started to broadcast and radio, Craig was my co-host for the NPR station, KBIA. So we used to do the KBIA midday report, and I would, it would be like, it's 12 o'clock on the Jesse Hall Quadrangle. This is KBIA at noon. I'm Jill Bauer. And I'm Craig Can. So anyway, Craig now is a very successful speaker. And does all kinds of brand workshops, and he has a fantastic podcast called Tracks to Success. And he asked me if I would be a guest to share my story about how I pivoted things at the age of 51 to start Just Jill, the Just Jill shop, and all the things that came along post QVC for me. So we'll be linking to that podcast. I think it goes live tomorrow. So if you do enjoy a podcast, take a listen to that, Tracks to Success. And you can find that wherever you download your podcasts. I think it was a lot of fun. So anyway, all right. So see you all here tomorrow night. Have fun shopping. I know I'm going to spend a little time when I head over to spend the night with my mom tonight. I'm bringing my computer and I'm going to be shopping till midnight to take advantage of some Cyber Monday deals myself. So thanks for being here as always. Always a pleasure to have you here. And I'll look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow night. Okay. Good night, everybody. Bye.